Hey guys, this is Samuel O'Toole, and welcome to the 7th episode of Ask Samuel O'Toole. A very special thank you again to everyone for your questions, and if your questions haven't made it on the show yet, I'll try and get to them very soon. In the meantime, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Samuel O'Toole. Sorry, that was a little rough. To submit your questions for me to answer, tweet me your questions to @SamuelO'Toole_XXX, or you can email them to me at asksamuelotoole@gmail.com. So let's take a look at the first question. @RightLove1042 asks, do you want to have public sex with someone when Nextdoor Studios is filming you? I don't know, I guess. That would be pretty fun. As long as it's not really shot like a regular scene, I'd more rather want to just kind of go with the flow of things and then have them get whatever's going on. I think just with the breaks that are in the natural style of shooting would kind of distract me when I'm sitting there. You know, they're like, okay, break, we're getting a different angle, and all of a sudden I look around and there's just like a crowd of people standing there with their coffees and beers. Yeah, that would break my focus. @JoeyMont asks, what ethnicity are you? Don't say white. In all honesty, I really don't like selecting the little white box in any kind of surveys or demographic things or anything like that. Just because I think it's kind of too generic of a term. I am Spanish and Irish. My family is from Spain, and my family is from Ireland as well. So yeah, Spanish and Irish. @Smurf33 asks, are you gay, straight, or bisexual? Definitely not straight. I would classify myself as bisexual. I do enjoy men as well as women, so don't think I can really call myself straight anymore. And for the fact that I still like women, can't really call myself gay. So, in between, bisexual. @FreshKicks971 asks, how old are you, and do you know when you want to stop doing scenes? I'm 23 years old. I've been doing porn for about a year and a half now. I love it. It's the best job I've ever had, but then again, I'm also a pervert and kind of weird. So, it's just kind of a natural fit for me. As to when I want to stop, never. You know, I'll stop when people don't want to see me anymore. @O_MG_. If you had to bottom for anyone at Nextdoor Studios, who would it be and why? I would want to bottom for my good buddy, Mr. Marcus Mojo, because he's a really good friend of mine. We have a really great connection. Yeah. @GabeJohnson1249 asks, what is the one thing you'll not do on camera? Self-incriminate myself? @JeffTheStud777 asks, nice tattoo. Can you tell me what it is and why you chose to get it? This is my Lucky Dragon tattoo. That's supposed to mean power, but as with any tattoo of a foreign language on your body, unless you speak it, for all you know, it could say the person who got this tattoo is a fucking idiot. So it's supposed to mean power. Really have no idea. Don't speak Japanese. I always liked Asian tattoos, and this was actually my first one. So, kind of just jumped right into tattoos. I've loved it. I've had it for 4 years now. Doesn't look too bad. @JamieNoir1974 asks, as you've got that Marvin tattoo, would you describe yourself as a paranoid android? And, on a related note, do you agree with the critical consensus that since King of Limbs Radiohead aren't as good as they used to be? first off, I don't know if I'd describe myself as a paranoid android. My brother and I, we actually have the same tattoo in the same spot, and he's one of our favorite characters in the Hitchhiker's Guide trilogy of books. So we wanted to get a tattoo that we would both share, and we got Marvin. The other half of that question, you know, I'm probably going to lose some fans over this. I really don't like Radiohead. So to say that their music isn't as good as it was, that's really saying something. Burn? At Diddy1223 asks, how do you sound when you have an orgasm? I want you to moan like you're having the best orgasm we've ever had. I sound like a beach killer whale. Slightly. Oh, fuck, that's making it on the internet. At Terrence asks, will you include foot fetish scenes on your site? I would totally love to. I just gotta find a scene partner who's willing to let me stick my feet in their mouth. Don't quite put it to them like that, because I think that'll kind of, you know, put anyone off of the subject. So unfortunately, I haven't run into anyone yet. Hopefully soon. Fingers crossed. At Sir_Psycho_Sexy asks, has anyone ever told you that you look like Darren Criss from Glee? Yes. I think that's probably like the 4th time this week. Awkwardly enough, the first person to tell me was my mother, and then everybody else was telling me, and I was like, oh great. Damn it. At Nude_Gingrich asks, would you blow the main guy from the Spin Doctors? I assume that most musical artists have a minimum of 3 STDs, so probably not. At American Jim asks, hot scene with Trent Diesel. Thank you very much. You look good in a UA. You look good in a cap. You look good in UA cap. What? Oh, you look good in the Under Armour cap. Thank you. Is it true good guys always wear white hats? I don't know. I've never owned a white hat. Maybe I'm the bad guy. At Nice One For You 81 asks, have you ever seen your dad's penis? Have you ever seen your dad's penis before? Who would you say has the bigger dick? I've never seen my dad's dick. Wasn't really on the to-do list as a child, and I wasn't really that curious about it as a child either, because I mean it was my dad's dick. People have told me that penis size is hereditary though, so I'm either getting it from my dad or I'm getting it from my grandpa. And I'm thinking I got it from my grandpa because my dad only has regular condoms in his room. Sorry, Dad. At Dust Bunnies POWA asks, how was your school life? Were you more outgoing or were you ostracized? I fucking hated school. And I will also say that I was kind of a piece of shit when I was in high school. Luckily enough, I grew out of it. Yeah, didn't really like school that much, didn't really like the town that I lived in. I still haven't been back to the town that I lived in since I was like 19. So yeah, I didn't really like school. It wasn't that great of an experience for me. But it made me who I am today, so can't regret it. Oh shit. At 18 inches of thick black cock asks, how many times a week do you think about my thick black cock? Once. When you ask those questions. Oh shit. At DFlighty69 asks, if you had to go down on either a man or a woman, which one would you choose? Which one do you enjoy more as far as giving oral? I would definitely have to say that I like sucking a dick more than I like going down on a girl. Girls don't really understand the whole feedback part. They don't really let you know too much of when you're doing a good thing or a bad thing, and sometimes the bad thing seems like a good thing. I don't know, vaginas are kind of confusing. Penises are a lot simpler. I mean, you know, pre-cum means you're doing a good job. When he comes in your face, it means you did a great job. So yeah. At O_MG_ asks, would you consider yourself an aggressive top? I have the potential to be, if I'm into someone, or just feeling really horny that day. I love to pound away. At Joey Mount asks, what are your thoughts on circumcision? Do you prefer cut or uncut? Don't really have any preferences between the two. I'm a little jealous of guys who aren't circumcised because I'm told that foreskin actually makes it feel better. You know, it's extra sensitive skin, or I have less extra sensitive skin. Whatever. Anyways, they're supposed to have more fun with it, so I'm a little jealous and frustrated that my parents went and lopped off part of my penis without telling me. At Smurf33 asks, have you ever bottomed off camera? Yes, and it was the most painful experience of my life. Yeah, scared to death of it. So those are all the questions we had time for today. I want to thank you guys for checking out my new series, Ask Samuel O'Toole. Make sure to follow me on Twitter at Samuel O'Toole XXX. I'm Samuel O'Toole, and until next time, send in those questions.